Hi guys, this is Ashley from T is Company _1, back with another reading on Nicki Minaj and Rihanna. This is a subscriber's request, and I just want to see where the relationship stands, if they will be cool in the future. Before we get into anything, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Turn on post notifications, and this reading is strictly for entertainment purposes only. Also, somebody wanted me to release the text messages that somebody has sent me via DM about the whole Rihanna and Hassan situation, how she feels about him. And I would love to, but the person that sent me the information told me not to share the text messages, okay? Because they don't want either side, Rihanna or Hassan's side, to know where the information it came from. Even though I have a small YouTube channel, you never know what could possibly happen. And allegedly Hassan is suing people. So to avoid, her getting in trouble, um, I'm not going to put the text messages on YouTube, just to avoid that person getting in trouble, because they did give me the information, and I would feel bad if anything happened. So anyway, let's get into the reading, and this is on Rihanna and Nicki Minaj. So out the gate, I just pulled these cards. Out the gate, Drake is popping up the Nine of Cups. Basically, what I'm getting from this card is he feels like that Rihanna is being a little bit dramatic about the situation. He doesn't feel like he ever alluded to being obsessed with Rihanna, like how Rihanna feels. Rihanna feels like, Drake is obsessed with Nicki, but he feels like he's never given that energy to her or ever shown her a reason that he was obsessed with Nicki, especially during 2015, 2016 when they were dating. He feels like he's never done that. Now, has he confided in Rihanna about Nicki? Probably, which is why she feels that way. But he feels like confiding in you about an issue I'm having with someone that I call my friend or sister, or future wife, whatever he wants to refer to Nicki as. He feels like that doesn't mean that I'm obsessed with her. So he feels like Rihanna is being dramatic about the whole situation. He still feels that way. Like, he feels like it was very dramatic for her to, like, I guess, not want to be cool with Nicki anymore. Even though he just got back cool with Nicki, so he needs to practice what he preaches. Okay, so then the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So Nicki would not mind having a conversation with Rihanna in regards to the whole situation in 2015, 16. But Nicki is very guarded when it comes to Rihanna. She feels like, Rihanna kind of does things and then hides her hand. Like she throws rocks and then she hides her hand. For instance, the whole Remy Ma situation, it's like she never shown love to Remy Ma before, but all of a sudden Sheether comes out and she's following Remy and all this stuff. But Remy wants a feature. Okay, I don't know if you guys know that, but Remy Ma asked Rihanna for a feature, and they haven't made that song together. Now, I know Rihanna's not really in the industry like that, well, the music industry like that anymore. So I don't know when Rihanna is coming out, but she did do a song with Party Next Door. So my whole thing is like, you're such a big fan of this person, allegedly, why haven't you given them a feature? And that's how Nicki feels too, because Nicki knows that Remy Ma wants to work with Rihanna, but where's the song? You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like fake love. It's like, oh, I'm going to ride the wave and I'm going to pretend like it's genuine. And that's how she feels about Rihanna. And I actually feel the same way, because this is public information. Remy did the interview and she said the person she wants to collaborate with is Rihanna. And she said that over 3 years ago. Like, same with Meek Mill. Meek Mill said the same thing. Where's the feature? Where's the song? Ain't never gonna happen. Because Rihanna don't really rock with y'all like that. She only rock with y'all because she don't like Nicki. I'm just speaking the facts, okay? Don't get mad at me. Page of Swords. Okay, so what I'm getting from this card is that Rihanna feels like she always had to compete with other women when it comes to men she's dating. That's probably why she likes ASAP, because ASAP gives her undivided attention 95% of the time, and Chris Brown, Drake, they always had wandering eyes. Like, even when she was kind of seeing Leo, like, they always had wandering eyes. They were always speaking or talking to other women. Rihanna does not like that. She's like, I'm Rihanna. I'm that chick. Like, why am I not good enough? You know what I'm saying? So she feels like she always has to compete with other women. And that's the thing. With Nicki, she felt like she was competing with her. Like, why is he talking about you? Y'all not even cool. The Chariot card in reverse. So Drake feels like Nicki and Rihanna are more alike, and that's why they don't like each other. And I can see that, like, the way they move is actually very, very, very similar. Like, you never really catch Nicki out in the public, and that's the same thing with Rihanna. Like, there can be months where you never really catch Rihanna out in the public, which lets us know, like, they know how to move behind the scenes. Like, they don't need the paparazzi. Like, if Kim Kardashian goes to the store, the paparazzi is out there, whether she calls them or not. But it's like, that never happens with Nicki and Rihanna. Like, you rarely, especially now, ever see Rihanna, like, randomly out paparazzi pictures like you used to, but now you never do. And I feel like in recent years, like, you can go months without seeing her, like, paparazzi pictures. Same with Nicki. Like, you never really see Nicki out like that. So they're actually more like, they kind of have the same attitude when it comes to men. Like, I can be by myself. Like, I don't really need you, but I'll keep you around. Like, for instance, ASAP. She's like, I don't really need you, but I'm going to keep you around. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're good for the time being. And I feel like Nicki kind of feels that way with Kenneth, Okay, so the King of Pentacles in reverse. So, this is Drake, and he kind of feels guilty about the whole situation. He feels like, if it wasn't for him, which is technically true, if it wasn't for him, that they would still probably be cool. So he kind of feels a little guilty about the situation. Then we got the Empress card. So Rihanna wouldn't mind making up with Nicki. I don't see her being upset and talking to Nicki, especially in the future, so they could make up. But she's just waiting on a good time. Obviously, due to COVID, it probably won't happen anytime soon. But you could see them making up in the future, being cool. I don't see them being best of friends, but them having a conversation, sitting down and talking about the situation at hand could definitely happen in the future. Seven of Cups. Okay, so what I'm getting from this card is that Rihanna would love to collaborate with Nicki again. She feels like it would really do well on the chart. She would love to collaborate with Nicki. Again, she feels like Nicki is very talented. So I could see them, if they do get cool again, I could see them making music. The Fool card in reverse. So, this is basically, this card, this is, Rihanna, and she feels like she played the fool when she was with Drake. She feels like, I gave this man a chance. I done had broken relationships over this man, and it didn't even last. So she feels like she played the fool when it came to Drake. She feel like, I used to diss Meek. I cut off Nicki. I stopped talking to Chris Brown. I mean, her and Chris are cool now, but at that time when she was dating him, they weren't. And you know, now I have nothing to show for it. So she feels like she played the fool when it came to Drake when they were dating. So the Eight of Pentacles. So right now, Rihanna is working right now. I'm seeing that she is working on a lot of stuff, and she's thinking of people that she could possibly put on the album. If they get cool again by next year, if they get cool again by next year, and Rihanna has yet to drop the album, then you know Nicki could be on Re9, and that would be lit. I would like to see that, another Rihanna and Nicki Minaj collaboration. I could kind of see that in the future if they do get cool again, because I don't think the album gonna come out until maybe, like, I would say the earliest December 2020, but I think it's gonna come out 2021. And I'm talking about Rihanna's album. Okay, so the Ten of Swords. So she feels like Drake, and this, I'm talking about Rihanna, feels like Drake, he downplayed his relationship or how he feels about Nicki. He always downplays it. That's how Rihanna feels about Drake. She feels like he always downplays his relationship or how he feels about Nicki. He feels like, she feels like, well, if you don't care, or if you guys were just brother and sister, it wouldn't matter if she was dating so and so, or it wouldn't matter if, you know, she was talking to this person, or if she did this or that. She feels like, you know, Drake lied about the status of his and Nicki's relationship, okay? So she doesn't really trust Drake at all. Okay, so the Two of Wands. So this is Nicki, and Nicki is just waiting for the timing, same as Rihanna. They're both waiting for a time to have a conversation to square away their issues. I don't see them holding on to a grudge for the next 10 years. I feel like a conversation just needs to be had. So I do see them making up in the future. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So this is definitely Rihanna, and I'm seeing that she does feel bad about doing certain things, like, you know, backing Sheether, and, you know, the subliminal comments online. She feels bad about those things. She doesn't really want to have any beef with Nicki, and I feel like Nicki feels the same, vice versa. Okay, and then the Five of Swords. So basically Nicki feels like, you know, even if they do become cool, which I do see that happening in the future, she feels like she will never be able to really trust Rihanna. She feels like, well, if you do this, who knows what you will do in the future. So they're gonna keep their distance from each other, but they're definitely going to be cool in the future. I can definitely see that. Okay? So if you guys like the reading, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. Follow TisCompany_1. And this reading was strictly for entertainment purposes only.